Hey, people, it's the place to be. Hope everyone's doing good. You know what I just did? I put some light on. They said, oh, that's the enlightenment. You must follow yoga. But let me tell you something, right? It's crazy ill. I was listening to Melina Jones. And, I understand people like her, right? And I give her credit because you talk to people, you want to make them aware because for whatever reason. Well, my reason is I feel the more people become aware, the better chance we have as a people to make moves that's more significant that will better our environment and our individual lives. So as Melina Jones was pointing out, we all see things from a different perception, different angles, different point of views. And, some people don't feel the need to speak to people because at the end, you speak to a bunch of people and there's no reaction within, not even coming together and organizing something, but there's no reaction probably in their own lives that they know certain information they have came across can change what they know as to what they actually know. So now what happened is you know something because you've been exposed, and the way you've been exposed to it, it probably been continuously pushed on you. So eventually, whether you accept it or not, it still plays in the mind because there's a constant rotation of hearing certain things or watching certain things. And if you know, as a child, that's how we learn. It's the consistency. You hear certain words over and over. You see mommy do certain things over and over, daddy over and over, siblings over and over, especially if you're the more younger sibling of the family. But, you got people like me and others, and I'd have been told, Drama, why do you talk to the people about this stuff, man? Talking to these people, Drama, you're going to put more fear in their heart. And I'm like, wow. So, when you listen to people, many of us are already in fear. So when somebody like me talks to you to try to give you an eye opener, look at things from a different angle. Because what happened is some people say, oh, I'm so open-minded and I'm willing to accept other people's opinions. And, no, you don't. And you could tell sometimes within a conversation how it's going. So they don't have to agree with you, but to accept your opinion and know that they still stand on their throne with their thoughts, their ideologies, or whatever it may be, they still heard what you had to say and took it into consideration. So me, I know when I'm open-minded, and I'm always open-minded, and this is why I tell people the things I have learned. Sometimes I do so much talking because I know at some point the reality is there may always be a small portion of people like Melina Jones, my boy Mag. There's a couple other people, but they're not even on YouTube no more. And some of them, like it's a difference when YouTube take you down and when you take yourself off the air. So once you know that there's a difference, you know that YouTube took them away from the set. So I don't play many people regularly like I used to. So I try to find people that can give people a state of awareness to realize, as Melina Jones has mentioned, we are disastrously comfortable with the formation of deception. And some things you learn are mind-boggling because there's some people that feel how I feel, how others feel. There has to be a difference. We need to talk to the people. But, it's a constant battle talking to people. And sometimes I try to understand things in different ways than how I may understand them. Not just by other people's view of the world, but how I understand it. Because maybe the way I understand it may be a little correct. So I'm always looking forward to try to make correction within my steps as I walk the path, trying to make a tighter situation that would benefit the people. So, a lot of times I do certain things and people like, but drama, you can get money for that, drama. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, but you gotta find other ways. Because sometimes I feel people have been in a situation where enough has been taken from us. The most important thing that has been taken from us is our mind. That's the most important thing. Because your mind, along with your emotions, is what is the final judge of the decision that you come to. Whether it's getting tattoos, dating a guy, dating a girl, the job that you pick. So, deception and so many other things is involved in our world. And people choose not to realize it or care less to realize it. As most people tell me, drama, you should just live your life, drama, don't worry about other people. Kind of like Melina Jones said. I'm going to put it up there, you find out about it, you research. But, sometimes I go to explain it and it's not nothing new. This is me from back in the days, like in the 20s, when I first started getting into this stuff, reading all kind of books. Is Islam a threat to America? Black Hand, all type of books, The Pale White Horse, and this goes on. And the more it took my interest, and I realized the books I'm reading are actually happening in my present time. And some books I read more than 20-something years ago came more involved within our society as a people. So, when people go, oh, the Illuminati, Masons, Skull and Bones, the 300 Committee, their names goes down and up like the Dow Jones. There's a bunch of them. But see, people need to stop worrying about intimidation and start worrying about what's better for the people. What can the people receive from our elected officials that would give us a better position for opportunity to regain our respect, because they do not respect us. They do not acknowledge us as common people that should be placed in areas where success will be on a continuous rate. It's not happening. Look at the COVID. People out of jobs. Some people got jobs. Some people home with their jobs. Some people are considered to be essential workers, which means they leave their home to go to their job. So now they have put the world on lockdown basically, and they have given certain people privileges because they call them essential workers. So it's kind of like almost being in prison where you have some inmates that's always locked down besides a 1-yard wreck. But then you have inmates within the prison institution that gets to go out to the yard because they're workers. So now in prison, we even have essential workers because some of the people that's inmates get to come out certain hours of the day and perform duties for the state. So you don't look at it like that. But see, this is why I always stress a lot critical thinking, because we are all intelligent. We are all smart. We are on different levels of intelligence. But the fact that we are human beings and we can accumulate the correct knowledge after we've been taught all the wrong things. So I'm going to end this with that. And if you don't catch certain things, you can always go back, or you can reach out to me if you know how to get in touch with me. Besides YouTube, Telegram, Facebook, Anchor, there's ways of getting in touch with me if you feel it's necessary. If you feel that it's not, it's fine with me. I'll try my best not to argue with people. I will debate my thoughts with people, but I will not argue, because once you become in a situation where you're arguing your point of view, then obviously the people are trying to block out your thoughts or they are being resistant. So there's no sense of going against a wave of sharks when you can find other ways of being dominant within the water. So with that said, Drama Rock, everyone, start making better preparations, and make sure that these preparation has to do with your state of mind and healing yourself in your mind, because your mind heals the body. And once you understand how strong the mind is and the healing and the power your mind hold that has been given to us from our creator, which they have blocked out, and they done blocked that out from the time we was going to elementary school. If you understand the reasons why we are taught certain things within these schools, it's to slow your motor skills. So they give you the idea your motor skills are picking up because you learn lessons, you go from one grade to another grade. But actually within some of those particular lessons, your mind is being delayed from making better progress as an individual. So, there's a lot of things to think about. Some things is based on facts, some things is based on a theory or opinion. And you know what they say is always a theory, but it's fact after proven. So everybody be easy, enjoy your night, enjoy your family, just try to stay prosperous. Always look for a fair opportunity, because the people that you believe in, you would like to elect, they are not about giving out fair opportunity. Farewell. Drama Rock.